Yo, what up, virtual fight fans? It's your boy, Super M, and I'm back for the first time to give you guys a special presentation. Tonight, we got a treat for y'all. We are going to start the very first live VR boxing card in Era of Combat. That's right, we got 6 competitors lined up tonight, and it's going to be an absolute banger. Let's go ahead and take a look at the fights real quick. Real quick, homies, what's good? What's good? How y'all feeling tonight?
What is happening? How you guys doing tonight?
Feeling good, feeling great. You know what I'm saying? Feeling great, feeling good. How are you guys? Y'all ready for some boxing action?
Oh, I'm ready to see some people throw some hands.
Yeah, you already know, man. You already know.
Ready to see some real fight action.
Oh yeah. Some virtual hands. I mean, honestly, like, how do you guys feel about this? The first time we're actually going to see some virtual reality boxing. I don't think anybody really has heard of this being a thing, right? Have y'all ever seen this before?
I mean, I've participated a little bit, but not in any of these. No, absolutely not. It's the first.
What about you,
No. These folks are pretty brazen. They're quite brave. And I'll say they a lot of them already have a reputation.
Oh yeah.
This seems like another day in the office for these pros to me.
Absolutely. But for all of you guys here viewing us in the crowd, this is going to be a treat for y'all because I don't think anyone's seen. Now, I will set the warning pace. This is a game Era of Combat. It is in alpha. So we're going to see a lot of glitches. We're going to see a lot of funny hands. I think this is the early days, right? Bleeding edge. So let's get into it and let's take a look at the first virtual fight card.
All right, so first up, tail of the tape, we got Zenith 8 versus reigning and defending VFC champion, Solly.
We have Solly over here is fighting in a play space of by 5 by 8 feet versus Zenith. Zenith has a lot more space to move around in the ring. More space means that you can literally have a chance to dance around other players with smaller play spaces, but we'll see if that's a factor.
Absolutely, and both these guys definitely prefer mixed stance. Definitely more unorthodox fighters. I think Solly definitely has a background in a lot of martial arts. I think jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, boxing, all kinds of things like that. So he seems to put all his talents and skills into this one thing.
Oh yeah, and then we have Zenith over here that also has a interesting. This is going to be an interesting, comparison of styles. We have Solly over here that has whatever gets the dub. So you expect to see a lot of unorthodox movements, stances, swings, punches, and then for Zenith here, I think Zenith it might be a waiting game. I don't know. Just judging from his fighting style as a counterpuncher.
All right, let's go ahead and get into this fight real quick. All right, here we go.
Introducing first, making his debut fight in Era of Combat. He is known as the Philly Boy with Soviet heritage, the reigning North American champion in Virtual Fight Championship. Fighting out of the blue corner, it's Solly!
All right, we got Solly dancing his way to the ring right now. Too much swag, too much sauce. Super excited to see how this fight turns out, man. Look at him giving the crowd some love. Show him the hands, Solly. Show him the hands. And also, definitely check out this record as well. 16-1-16, so dead even. Also is a YouTuber as well, so keep an eye on this guy.
Next up, making his way to the ring, fighting out of the red corner, this active duty military nerd is a fierce competitor in the virtual world. Give it up for the leave nothing to chancing, no punches glancing, salsa dancing boxer, Zenith!
All right, Zenith. So that's really interesting fact about Zenith being a salsa dancer, and I know this is virtual boxing and things like that, but you still got to move around. I wonder if that experienced footwork is going to give him an edge.
Oh, he practically has a whole entire ballroom compared to the 5x8 space that Solly has. So we'll see if he's going to be able to do a salsa, or at least
look, check him out hamming it up over here. Jesus, that record. All right, let's get into it.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to my ring. You know the rules. You know my word is the law. Let's have a fair fight and protect yourselves at all times.
All right, let's get right into it. Round one. A little sportsmanship, touch the gloves. Let's get it in. We got Zenith 8 in the red corner, Solly in the blue corner. Oh, wow. Okay, we got everybody feeling each other out here. We definitely, I think, what would you call this stance that Solly is taking here, Saitama?
Well, from my understanding, Solly over here has taken a stance that's very popular in VFC, or Virtual Fight Championship. And it seems to be a kind of like a mixture of like a Philly shell.
Philly shell, yeah, he's definitely trying to be a little bit more defensive. Both players being a little bit tentative here.
You can see each fighter here just trying to measure each other out, see how much space they have.
Absolutely. Let's see. All right, a little whiff there. That's all right. Pace it out. Okay, working with the jab here, trying to establish some range. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
So Solly looks like he just ate a
Oh my God, Solly just took nasty hits in the face. And just for you guys watching at home, if you check our bottom right and left corners, you can see definitely the boxer's point of view. So if somebody takes a super damaging hit, you see some red pop up on the screen, just like our FPS or something like that. As you can see, Solly taking a beating right now.
Solly's constantly, it appears to be that Solly's just constantly going down low, but getting met with fists.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he might have to readjust his strategy here, because it seems like Zenith is meeting him every time down.
Zenith here with, seems like there's a competitive background from what I understand from Zenith here, with not just within era of combat, but you can see that maybe perhaps some of the military experience that Zenith has, as far as like keeping steady, being patient, waiting for a mistake to happen. You can see Zenith here just waiting for Solly to just kind of open up his head.
Well, Zenith's style is definitely that of a counterpuncher, so it definitely fits the bill for him. He's trying to make Solly make his own mistakes. Oh my God.
Yeah. I just saw Solly trying to taunt Zenith a little bit, but Solly's paying for this.
Yeah, he's paying for it, man. And right now, they're going real fisticuffs in here. 24 seconds now left on the clock on this round. Let's see how these guys decide to end this up. All right, Solly's taking mad damage right now. Solly definitely going for the hooks and the face shots, but Zenith, I guess he has a strong virtual chin or something, because it doesn't seem to be affecting him very much.
I mean, I think Solly has a much stronger chin, because he's eating a lot of punches.
And that's the end of that round. All right. I think that's one of Solly's signature punches, actually, the one that comes over the top. I forget what he calls it.
So,
oh, I think it's the Hammer of Solomon. That's it. But yeah.
Or is it the Hammer of Solomon?
I see what you did there. I think, Solly, you need to go ahead and trademark that. Let's see here. From Zenith's point of view, oh my God. Ooh. Yeah, it took a flurry of punches to the face. Uppercut, jab, hook. Yeesh. Yeah, absolutely. I think we want to maybe Solly might need to readjust his guard. You see Zenith 8 taking the typical, closed in Mike Tyson style guard. Where Solly again is working with the Philly shell here. And I think in conversations with Solly earlier, there might be a reason. But let's get into the second round here. Oh my God. This guy.
He's tapping Judge Chills Lane, our Arab combat referee.
Judge Chills Lane. Now, I can't tell if this is glitchiness or if Solly is I don't know. I don't know what this is.
Solly's saying put up your dukes over to Zenith. Zenith is just confused right now. For the first time, Zenith has completely dropped his hands.
Taken aback, but also not taking advantage of the mishap there, which is I guess super important because you got to protect yourself at all times. This is boxing.
There's
all right. Touch gloves, let's go.
Okay, they were waiting.
So I guess it was a glitch.
That's huge sportsmanlike conduct.
Absolutely. Because if this was Mayweather, oh, you would have got hit.
Oh, Mayweather wouldn't have waited.
Absolutely not. This happened before. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
okay. So the low stance is definitely paying off a little bit.
Seems like perhaps the approach here is to go low enough and close enough to where Zenith cannot leverage any power in his shots. I think this is Unorthodox's high risk to get so close, but it appears that there's some dividends being paid out.
Absolutely. All right, baby. Everybody being a little tentative here. All right. That was a nice hook right there from Solly. Zenith with a nice hook as well. Oh my God. Solly definitely needs to watch that left-hand side. He's definitely catching a lot of right hooks over there.
There is some blood that we can see in the first-person view being drawn. It looks like Solly, for a second, was stepping into the danger zone. He's catching his breath.
Yeah, getting a little exhausted here, throwing too many punches. That's another thing. I think this is another thing that might be benefiting Zenith 8 here is his patience, really, because you see Solly throwing a bunch of flurries of punches, and Zenith's kind of just waiting it out, letting him tire himself out a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like Solly's still kind of going there. He's a little gassed, I would say now, but he had a lot of intensity at the beginning of this round. As soon as they touch gloves, but yeah, I think at this point, since the punches aren't paying off as well,
serious damage here.
Solly is stumbling. He just
God! Oh God!
He just got sent over to the Shadow Realm.
He slapped him. Jesus, like a sack of potatoes. Solly hits the ground, and Zenith 8 is digging his grave right now.
Oh, he's saying that's it. That's over. I don't even know if Solly's going to make it to the next fight, folks.
10.
Oh, wow. Did not expect it to go down like this. A round 2 clean knockout on the behalf of Zenith.
The judges have determined a winner by knockout. The winner is the red corner.
All right. Congratulations to Zenith 8, winner by knockout.
This fight.
Now, let's see if we can check into these replays here. See if we can see some of the critical moments in this fight that led up to this. Ooh, straight jab from the beginning. That was from early in the fight, too.
Drawing blood with 2 of those shots at least.
Ooh.
1, 2. Ooh.
He got him spun around here.
Hit him so hard that he's turned around and even got hit in the back of the head.
That's somewhere you don't want to get hit. No. That's where all the soft meat is.
No, I'm surprised Solly even has a neck. And it's not broken.
Yeah. Apparently he's got a chin because Zenith 8 definitely exploited it to knock him out.
Oh, wow. Solid just got pushed over with that.
So it looks like we might end up having to set up a UFC championship fight or something. That's a hard loss for Solly, but geez, if you look at this score here, definitely looks like Zenith had the edge here when it comes to points.
Oh, absolutely. Zenith here looks like this controlled counter-punching style has paid off in dividends, especially when you're looking at each of these shots. Average punch damage, huge deltas between the numbers. You look at that, 337 compared to 273. Actually, no, to 111 from Solly over here. Clearly, we can see the difference in between experience, and that's why you have, 100+ wins on Zenith.
All right, let's go ahead and take a little word from our sponsors here. All right, shout out to GudGameTv. Now, all the music that you're hearing in here is promoted by GudGameTv. Good Game TV puts you on game by promoting independent producers, independent apparel brands, and fighting game experiences.
If you want to...
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry about that. If you want to support Good Game TV today, please give the producers you hear a follow on Instagram and Twitter. And while you're at it, give Good Game TV a follow as well on Instagram and Twitter.
Absolutely. Definitely some dope beats going in here. Feel free to check all these guys out. Good Game, definitely a proud sponsor.
Does this music not give you like reminiscent feels to like Fight Night?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Back in the day, yes, dude. The vibes are real. All right, let's get back in here. All right, man. So what do you feel about that last fight, Saitama? That was a bit of a headbanger, no pun intended.
We got to see some real experience, and you see the difference between the two leagues. Like VFC clearly does not have the same kind of mechanics as Era Combat, and you see how Solly paid the price for that.
Yeah, definitely. Like we said, the Philly Shell definitely is a technique that comes from VFC. I think in some pre-fight conversations, Solly might have mentioned to us that you can get hit in the junk in VFC, so you have to kind of guard up and down to make sure you don't take any crotch punches. We ain't trying to get Johnny Caged over here. But yeah. All right, the tail of the tape for match number 2 of the day. We've got Aura the Assassin versus VFC champ Solly.
Yep, and once again, we have Solly coming in with that 5x8 foot play space. Aura the Assassin, it's actually unknown how much space Aura is working with. We both know that both of these fighters do have a mixed stance. And also Solly is more of an improvisational fighter. Whatever gets the dub is what he says. Assassin here, Aura the Assassin, is also a counterpuncher. So it's going to be interesting to see Solly face another counterpuncher compared to the last fight.
Cool. Let's go ahead and get into this fight here. I'm trying to see some action.
Introducing first, he is known as the Philly Boy with Soviet heritage, the reigning North American champion in Virtual Fight Championship, fighting out of the blue corner, it's Solly!
All right, we got your boy Solly back for another round. Now, I'm interested to see how this fight goes after suffering a knockout in the last one. I know he's not really feeling it. You know what I mean? This is virtual, but it's got to have some kind of effect on him, at least mentally.
Right. I think one of the big things here, as compared to the last fight, maybe what Solly may find himself trying to focus on is just increasing the damage with each hit that he's putting out there.
And maybe picking a few better shots as well.
Oh, definitely.
And now, making his way to the ring, he is the smaller guy in most of his fights, but don't let that size fool you. Inspired by the legendary wrestler Rey Mysterio himself, this man has adopted an assassin-like mentality when it comes to fighting. Give it up for the Aura the Assassin!
All right, we got Aura the Assassin dancing to the ring right now. Again, avid wrestling fan, just like Pat Saitama and myself. Inspired by Rey Mysterio, like our glorious announcer just told us. So definitely, I don't think the smaller size is really going to be in a factor here, given it virtual boxing. What do you think, Pat?
I don't think that Aura's gonna be dealing with nearly as many I guess shots, so to speak, given his height at 5'4", 5'4". I don't even know what's the height of Rey Mysterio per se, but I believe that may be
about 5'6".
Maybe a factor. 5'6"?
Yep.
I'm as tall as Rey Mysterio?
Yep. But yeah, definitely check both these fighters out on YouTube as well.
You know the rules. You know my word is the law. Let's have a fair fight and protect yourselves at all times.
All right, let's get into it. Touch gloves. Let's go.
Yep. Thank you to Judge Chills Lane for talking about the rules.
Gosh, geez,
and we are
these guys did not wait.
We are already here in a barn burner. It looks like Solly somehow, some way. I don't know what happened in the back between the two fights, but Solly's coming out with
Swing.
lots of ferocious shots.
Wow. And we got Solly in the blue corner, Aura in the red. I'm wondering, Aura seems to be keeping a low stance. I'm wondering if that's due to his relative height.
It appears to be benefiting Solly in a bit, as his head seems to be. Oh, it looks like Aura's adopting Solly's style, just staying low.
A little bit. Either that, again, it might just be his height. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell if the height is represented here in his stance, or if he just has a low stance by default.
Clearly, it also looks like, as far as the unknown play space, I would have to say Aura might have a similar size compared to Solly as far as play space.
Seeming like it, yeah. He's not moving around too much. All right, everybody being a little bit more sensitive. They might have gassed themselves out a little bit after that initial flurry.
Oh, they're now they're being a little cautious. It seems like they wanted to try to earn an early end to this fight, but
absolutely.
It doesn't seem to be allowed. There's a little bit of blood that's also been drawn out on Solly. So,
ooh, nice shot to the body here. Ooh.
So, Jack, as far as
we missed the hammer of Solomon.
Like
that was the hammer of Solomon. Didn't catch it that time. Oh. He's trying to sneak it in there. See, ooh, wow. Nice left hook. I'm sorry.
It looks like the Philly shell technique is paying off this time for Solly.
Yeah, it's looking like it. I definitely still think he's taking some shots on the low hand side. So he's definitely going to want to try to guard his head a little bit more still. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, we got some aggressiveness here. I think Aura. Ooh, gosh. Aura definitely trying to do a little Dempsey roll here, it looks like.
Aura's around, just folding down around the hip area to stay completely low, making sure those shots that do connect do not have full power behind them.
Right. Oh, nice jab to the face from Solly. Okay. Ooh, watch the jab.
Oh, a two-punch miss over from Aura.
Yeah, he's definitely whiffing a lot on those. Solly definitely learning his range a lot here.
If I didn't know any better in this case, Jack, it looks like two fighters here that are kind of just, all the plans went out the window. Can't really say that Aura's sticking to a counter-punching strategy.
It doesn't really feel like it. It seems like he's going in mad aggressive here. I guess maybe he's watched some of Solly's fights and maybe he adjusted a little bit. I'm not sure.
Clearly, in these replays, you see a lot of forced misses here from Aura, but not really capitalizing on the opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of slips on his end, but he's definitely not taking a lot of hits straight on. I don't know if it's his height relative to the game or whatever, but I think that low stance might actually be paying off for him. Solly might want to try and see if he can use his stance to meet him there, or I'm not sure. Ooh, look at this flurry here. Yeah, Aura definitely
Solly
caught a beating here. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, you see his neck? Let's get into this next round.
His face got rearranged in that last instant replay.
All right, sportsmanship. Let's see how they start this round. Almost just like the first one.
Oh.
Okay. They're picking their shots a lot better. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, looks like Solly again getting another cut. Oh, getting cut again. Solly is just seeing
to hits here. Ooh. Now Aura took a nasty hit just now. Ooh.
Yo.
I think Aura's high guard is actually paying off here because Solly's throwing some headshots. Ooh, nice hook.
We can see Aura just trying to generate some space between himself and Solly.
Yeah, Solly's definitely trying to smother him when he can, but now he'll go in and smother him with some flurry of punches and then back away and kind of check him with the body jab.
I can't wait to see if this fight ends up going to the cards. I can't wait to see if these small cuts that Solly's just receiving from Aura here are going to show up in the judges' cards.
That, and also again, Not as aggressive as last round, but we're still showing a lot of aggression here. I'm wondering if they're going to gas each other out here. And who's got the bigger gas tank here?
Clearly, it can be anybody's fight. This fight is extremely even compared to our last fight. And again, props to Solly, fighting 2 times so far. This is his second fight.
And you might be able to see the results of that. Solly definitely fighting a lot more tentatively here. Picking better shots, trying not to rush into him, spacing him out with the jab.
I think that may be the strategy against a counterpuncher here in Era Combat. Just be patient and no, it's constantly a you first battle. No, you first.
Counterpunch to counterpuncher. Counterpunch to counterpuncher. I mean, somebody's got to throw a punch at some point, right? We can't just dance around. So whoever's got the most patience here, it might pay off. All right, about 40 seconds left in the round here.
This is going to be fascinating because I think in order for R to get full leverage of his punching power, R is gonna have to get close, and it doesn't seem like R's being a little hesitant to approach Solly.
Yeah, I think he's definitely getting caught with a lot of those hooks and jabs. Again, Solly's definitely playing with the range. Again, checking with those body jabs to try to keep R at bay, and somebody's winded here.
Another 2 big misses here, just back and forth.
Yeah, R definitely on the back foot here. It might have been him being winded because, again, he comes out as the aggressor a lot. Nice shots to the face here. All right, made it through round 2 here. No knockouts yet, but it's seeming like R might be a little bit winded. Hopefully this break in between rounds will help him out a little bit here.
Jack, what do you think? Who do you think would be leading in the cards at the moment?
Punches thrown. I'm thinking Aura probably has a lot more of the thrown punches. They might have connected as well, but I think as far as quality of hits, it's definitely going to go to Solly, I believe.
Solly is, so I would say that's interesting because I think with the amount of cuts, I just noticed Solly doesn't seem to get a lot of heavy hits.
No.
But definitely hits that enough to cut, as you can see over here in this instant replay.
Yeah. Yeah, throwing a lot of nice hooks here. All right, let's get into this second round. Right, let's see how they approach this one. I'm sorry, third round. I'm tripping.
It's okay. This fight's actually going the distance, and they are now relentless. Look at the tempo.
Oh, they're trying to end this quickly.
The tempo's just picking right up. Solly's still flashing red from time to time. Ara's getting small little cuts. I wonder if these cuts are enough to put Solly down, but it seems like it's still an even fight, I have to say.
Yeah, we got Ara with the nice. Oh my God, another knockdown. Let's see if Solly can make it up this time. Going for the 10 count. That came out of nowhere.
That was a complete surprise. Ara over here just buying his time.
I did see R catch a nice flurry of punches to the face. We'll throw a couple not nice punches to the face. So it might have been within that flurry that Solly kind of got rocked a little bit. Let's see if he can recover.
Definitely. Solly looked like he got so rocked that he was turned around when he got back up and the bell rung again.
He got his bell rung too.
Woo. Solly again flashing.
Nice.
He is in danger. He is on. Oh, this is just a fight of champions right now. Real, true dedication.
And it's looking like Ara is feeling himself a little bit. You see him kind of giving the bob and weave a little bit, keeping his distance. Maybe he learned his lesson.
You see the confidence in Ara just be put up there. He's saying, "No, Solly, you come." Oh, Solly!
And Solly with the stiff hook right to the chin. Let's see if Ara survived this knockdown.
Jack, have you ever seen transition knockouts occur in a boxing match?
Not like this. All right, he made it back to his feet. This has become a slug fest here.
We have ourselves a real barn burner. Oh, and they're not letting the gas, both of them.
Trying to finish this definitely, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, no! Ara went down for the second time. I think he got sent to the glitch realm.
And you know what I think happened? It looked like Aura tried to go for some kind of spinning back fist there. And Solly caught him.
7,
Caught him clean.
8, 9.
All right.
Oh, he's still, there's Judge Chill's leg. He's still saying that he's good. Aura's still good to fight. He didn't break up the fight.
Going down to the final seconds here.
Just constant heavy hits to the temple that Aura's just taking.
This is looking pretty brutal here. All right, 5 seconds left. Let's see how this is going to edge out here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
the judges have gone to the score
What
cards.
a round. Clearly we have now a favorite.
The winner is the blue corner.
All right, there we
Whoa.
go. Redemption song for Solly here. Congratulations, my man. Let's check out some of these replays. Ooh, look at that. Oh my God. So Aura caught him with the left hook right on the button.
Straight on the button, right off to the left. Look, here's actually to the right side of the chin.
Yeah, that was nasty, man. Ooh. That left hook again, right on the chin.
Again. And I love how Solly just did a freeze frame pose.
That was the second time, too. It's like he just sits in it for a little bit. I ain't mad at it, though. Okay, so it wasn't a spinning back fist. He just got spun around.
No.
I believe in some circles they would call that spinning the block. Man, what a loss here for Aura, man. I definitely got a lot similar punch counts here. But as far as punches landed, it looked like we got, again, similar percentages here.
Yep. Again, it looks like Solly definitely, if we're going back over to the punch damage for each punch, averaging out well over into the 200. And it looks like that's probably what helped Solly out the most here. So, yeah, congratulations to Solly.
Yeah, that plus the 2 knockdowns. I'm sure that helped a lot.
Oh, I mean, yes. I'm sure if you chip away enough at the temple and the chin, sooner or later, you're going to go down.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and run into this last championship match. Oh, I'm sorry, not the championship match. Is it a championship match?
Oh,
It's our main event.
Yes.
And now let's take a word from our sponsors real quick. And you know what it is. Once again, if you liking the sounds you're hearing, please check out GudGameTv, putting you on game. GudGameTV puts you on game by promoting independent producers, independent apparel brands, and fighting game experiences.
If you want to support GudGameTv today, please give the producers you hear a follow on Instagram and Twitter. And while you're at it, give GudGameTv a follow on Instagram and Twitter as well.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can get back into these fisticuffs here. All right, Pat Saitama. Man, what a match that was last time. Definitely Solly came out swinging. No pun intended again, but man, how do you feel about this last fight?
This last fight, from what I understand, we're going to be watching some of the best in all of Era combat. So I expect nothing less than just sheer mayhem to happen.
Absolutely.
Right away. But I would also expect to see a lot more technical fighting compared to our previous fights. But I from what I understand, we also have what would be considered.
Excuse me.
Oh, as far as the from what I understand too, this is going to be the pay-per-view debut of Ice Bear, and this is special too as well because Ice Bear is also a diverse Era combat player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Non-binary.
And then we've got Cody. Definitely seemingly got into VR boxing on a whim. But let's see how his experience plays out here. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Oh, and also as well, let us not forget, we got to introduce Solly from our last 2 fights. Come in and join us in the commentary. Yes, he's toweled off from what I understand, and he's already taken a shower.
Man, we are back at it once again. Solly is here joining us in the commentator seat. I had to jump in here. I wasn't even supposed to jump in here today. I was supposed to be staying in the background, just being the host. But fellas, we got to talk about these last two fights.
So, man, first of all, Solly, 2 fights in one night, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
How?
I'll say I got out of the virtual world. It was tough. You know, it's not. First off, I got to say it's nice to not actually get knocked out in real life. That would have been a couple concussions that I got to avoid. And but otherwise, man, like throwing like a couple hundred punches for even not hitting anything, like it takes it out of you. I think I read somewhere that you lose. You use more energy missing a punch than you do hitting, and if you think about it, you're missing
every punch. Yeah.
Basically, you're just swinging. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. That's a lot of expended energy, to whiff like that. So,
yep.
If
You gotta stop your own momentum.
That's energy transfer.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So, Solly, quick question, man. So, you had 2 fights versus 2 counter punchers. Zenith looked like he gave you a really hard time. Talk to us, man. What were you thinking about in that first match?
I mean, I'm intimidated. I fought Zenith before, just as like a for fun sparring session, and he is good. He understands the game. He knows how to maximize the damage of each of his punches, and that play space is so hard to deal with. He steps out far enough, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta wait for him to come back. So it really lets you dictate the pace of the fights if you want. Yeah, so something definitely to keep in the future. It's almost like a weight class.
Yeah, absolutely. That play space is mad important. I mean, and when it comes to, we're still early days in VR boxing, so finding out which parameters is most important and most effective in a fight, we're still all figuring it out. But play space, definitely one of those, man. If you can dance more, you got more options. In that second fight, though, you seemed like a different beat. You were the same Solly, but a different beast at the same time.
Yeah, you came out mad aggressive this fight. Like, what was the change? Why'd you change your approach to the fight?
So I mean, part of it was I got knocked down, and I was like, all right, I can't do that twice. I gotta show some heart this time. I switched to a little more aggressive style. I figured if I started the fight off early with a little harder punching, little more damage, I could control the pace a little bit more. And even if it didn't work out and like knocking him out, it made him respect the assault.
Yeah, I definitely saw you trying to work your space a lot better, checking him with the low body jabs, just keeping your distance and trying to make him make his mistakes. So good on you, man.
Absolutely.
Great work in that fight.
Absolutely. Well, we're glad to have you here, and big shout outs to Pat Saitama. Great job commentating those first 2 matches. I had a great blast, just listening to y'all. So
it was fun, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get Solly in here for this last main event. Let's take a look at the card. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. Making their way to the ring, they are the first champion in the Era of Combat Community Tournament, a devastating boxer known for having the coldest hands in the game. Fighting out of the blue corner, give it up for Ice Bear!
All right, we got Ice Bear doing their Muay Thai celebrations up to the ring.
I like it. Humble, and just coming out with style.
Yeah, absolutely, and they definitely have an experience with Muay Thai and kickboxing. Actually, I'm sorry, not Muay Thai, just kickboxing and MMA in real life. So, see if that pays off here.
Yep, they're also a Twitch streamer and VTuber, so make sure to catch them on their channel. It's going to be interesting to see. They're inspired by Lomachenko, McGregor, and Bruce Lee, so we're going to see a lot of mix of styles.
Nice. Real experience here.
Next up, challenger for the main event. He brings a unique combination of German power and British precision to the ring. With the ability to slip into a southpaw at a moment's notice, boxers beware. For the German-born, math-studying boxer, hailing from the UK, it's Cody!
All right, we got Cody straight from Metro City, ready to throw hands in here. Apparently got into VR boxing on a win.
Yeah, actually a pretty common story for how a lot of people get into it. Thrilled to fight. First game, cheap buy on Quest. Yeah. then you go down the rabbit hole, and that's how you get up on the big stages here.
Yeah, and let's see if apparently Cody's a fencer too for about 7 years. So let's see if that so he definitely slips into southpaw easily from fencing, I guess. So let's see if that has any effect here.
For sure, for sure.
Fencing versus kickboxing. Never thought I'd see the day.
Only in VR.
Right, right.
All right, gentlemen, welcome to my ring. You know the rules. You know my word is the law. Let's have a fair fight and protect yourselves at all times.
All right, like a little dance in there from Ice Bear.
All right.
And a little sportsmanship.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
And a little taunt there. Okay.
All right,
Ice Bear definitely confident.
Start with a few light punches, a little taps here and there.
Okay, and we could definitely see the effect that space is going to take. The space they have to work with, because these guys are definitely dancing around each other, like making a lot of use of it.
Oh yeah, Ice Bear's already taking a full lap around Cody, so
absolutely,
definitely enough space to dance there.
But look at the confidence coming from Ice Bear. They really are feeling themselves a little bit. Look at these now.
Ooh. All right, little landing some hits from Cody, getting some blood. Make Ice Bear respect the attack.
And Cody definitely counterpunching a lot here. Seems to be ducking and slipping a lot of Ice Bear's punches.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of fighters implementing that duck low strategy. It works really well. I was trying to use it myself without much success, and Aura was definitely using it great to dodge those hooks and those straight shots to the head.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see Ice Bear here kind of being a little tentative here, kind of walking back a little bit. But Cody not letting up.
No, and Cody's keeping a good peekaboo style up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like being defensively responsible for the most part. Both fighters just trying to hold the center of the ring. Ooh.
Nasty hit.
All right.
Cody definitely really attacking the face here. Ice Bear might need to do a little bit better job at protecting their head.
Yeah, I think Cody's not letting Ice Bear get that counterpunching style that they like to sit in. I've noticed a lot of the veteran fighters here like to use, so it might be a good one.
And now Ice Bear dropping their guard here, maybe playing a little mind games.
Yeah,
back fist.
Ooh, spinning back fist just missed. Great duck by Cody.
Now tell us why that back fist works super well in air combat.
Of course. So damage in this game is calculated based on distance traveled for the punch, based on whatever kind of punch it is, hook, jab, straight, and speed at point of connection. So that spinning back fist has a huge travel distance, and if you hit it at the right moment, it can do a ton of damage.
Definitely. So Ice Bear definitely experienced in air combat, knowing how to use the game's mechanics to their advantage.
I can see them too trying to step back a little bit, inviting some of the punches from Cody and trying to get those counters, but Cody being very defensively responsible and always coming in with aggression and either ducking down away or using some head movement to be a hard target.
Absolutely. And you can see a lot of that another back fist right there.
One.
You can see that fencing background from Cody too, because he'll like check with his right jab and then step back out.
For sure. You can tell from the fencing too, he's got that good step in that really closes a lot of range at once. I see some of these replays. It's a great first round. Ooh, look at those. A little Dempsey roll. Hook,
yeah, absolutely.
Duck, another one.
That could have been a nasty knockout.
Yeah. Luckily, it's still early, so they got a little bit of damage they can take. But Ice Bear's going to have to be careful, otherwise they're going to find themselves on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if that, again, the mind games are cool and everything. I don't know if dropping your guard is going to be that effective against Cody. He seems to not let it phase him at all.
No, absolutely. He is keeping it tight, keeping it accurate, keeping it focused.
Keeping it
There's
evasive,
that spinning
too.
back fist. Beautiful form, though. A little high. I think if they had aimed it low, maybe towards like the body shot area, they actually could have caught him.
And I think that's what they might end up having to do if they want to land that back fist, because Cody is definitely slipping a lot of those punches. So Ice Bear might have to change the trajectory of that back fist.
Yeah, I recommend the Hammer of Solomon for that one. You just get them right, bonk them right on the head.
I believe we call that a Donkey Kong punch.
All right, round two, starting strong. Both fighters trying to hold the center and backing up a little bit, trying to feel each other's face out. Ooh.
Nice jab.
Up there in by Cody.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Cody, being evasive again.
Yeah, Icebear is not having a great answer for that duck and slide to the side.
And I'm wondering why they haven't tried to adjust to Cody's low stance here, or a tendency to slip low.
Here, we might be seeing a little style mix up here.
Yep, somebody's definitely feeling winded too. Nice one. Icebear definitely caught Cody very good there.
Yep.
Okay. That could have been dangerous.
Ooh. Both fighters really using the spacing well, making sure that, like, you know, just backing off or getting off the center line to not take a full flurry of punches, not to really knock you down.
Oh wow, that was a nasty jab to the face. Good job on Cody for that one. Okay, Icebear.
Yeah, I like the little Marq Walt and Page action coming from Icebear.
Yeah. And even though a little bit on the back foot, Icebear is still super confident, but taking a lot of face shots. And you saw they spun around.
Spun around, didn't waste the energy. They thought it wasn't going to work.
Yeah, feinted a little bit. Ooh, maybe a little headbutt there. I don't know if we got headbutts here, but that.
As far as I know. But yeah, I think Icebear needs to maybe just be a little patient and hit Cody when he's done with his routine. Catch him when he's popping up on from that duck.
Yeah, and also Icebear definitely needs to take a lot more shots to the body. They're aiming a lot for the head, and Cody is ducking them pretty much every single time. They need to change up their approach a little bit here.
I think part of that, though, is that duck and low strategy. It gets your body entirely out, like, removed as a target. So you can really either only aim for the head or wait for them to come up.
Gotcha. But again, that's where that change of trajectory would come into play, though. I mean,
for sure.
If they duck, you definitely get a better chance of hitting them in the head.
All right, a little bit of a peekaboo defense coming from Icebear. A little taunt.
Some blood. Cody got a nice hit. Icebear needs to quit the taunting and throw the hands.
I agree. All right, but you can see both fighters using a lot of
instinct.
Oh! Cody coming in with the knockdown. Let's see if Icebear gets
can
up.
Get up from this one.
Icebear on ice. There we go.
I like that. All right. They survived this round.
All right. And they made it. All right,
let's see if Icebear changes their strategy, man. Man, this is like every time you see that Cody ducks the high punches and jabs and hooks. Like Icebear definitely needs to adjust their style a little bit because this ain't working.
For sure, they're landing some punches and like getting one or two in there, but they're not always landing clean. And like Cody's getting 2 to 3 big hooks each one of those engagements. But you can really see each fighter has a distinct style. They've got a strategy that they're trying to execute. The game is more sophisticated than some of the the little glitchy lags indicate. There's a lot of thought that goes on here that the fighters are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't really if we could see what the fighters themselves were doing, we'd probably get a better idea. That was nasty.
That was a nice little knockout. Let's see that again from a different angle. All right, next time.
We'll
All right, back in this round. Let's go. Round 3. Will this fight go the distance? Right now, Cody in the lead with a knockdown. Icebear realizes it. They're coming in. A little bit of pressure. They know they're down on the scorecard.
Ooh, right to the face. Nice.
Cody here with a bit of counterpunching now.
Absolutely. Still slipping and throwing those hooks after really catching those wayward shots from Icebear.
Yeah. If I would call the strategy something, I would say it's counter brawling. Because it's not like he's just flipping back and throwing one punch. He's waiting for the moment and throwing like 3 or 4.
Right.
Going back out again. It's a really effective strategy here in EOC.
And now we see Icebear definitely did make some adjustments there. They're keeping their hands up a little bit.
Yeah, a little less taunting, giving some respect.
Right.
And that's what that knockdown does. It puts the initiative on Icebear to catch up. They can't just sit back and wait for Cody to come to them.
Exactly. Definitely want to watch the aggression, but definitely play it smart.
Icebear using a little bit of those ducks now. Trying to stealing what works. I like it.
Yeah, see how it's like playing a mirror match, you know what I mean? If somebody starts using your same technique against you, it's like, okay, now I have to fight myself.
Ooh, nice little landing jabs there, little short hooks. Cody really making the most of every time he goes in. But Ice Bear still landing some good clean shots here.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping the pressure on. They're definitely trying to walk Cody down into the corner or to the ropes.
Mm-hmm. And I think Ice Bear probably has a little more space to work with. They are doing what I thought they would do earlier, just approaching from different angles and throwing some aggression. I think meeting Cody in the brawls might be the way to go.
Yeah, for sure. Again, a lot less showboating, a lot more composure here.
Good solid peekaboo. And that's the thing, if he can keep that stance, he'll still come and throw some shots to counter, so it's still doable from here.
Right, yeah, with the peekaboo stance, it's like you definitely guard your face. You leave your body open, but we're not seeing a lot of body shots being thrown here. These guys are headhunters for sure.
For sure. Also, I think that just a little bit of personal opinion, body shots a little underpowered in this game. Something maybe to work towards in future versions. But right now, headshots are where it's at. That's where the knockdowns are going to come and where the big damage is.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think for the future, because, in IRL boxing, body shots are super important because they wind you. You know what I mean? It takes your breath away, so it's hard to adjust.
Ooh, both fighters. Another knockdown by Cody.
Did you see that? The double jab took Ice Bear out. Let's see if they'll survive this. Oh, my God.
4, 5,
Cody lethal with those hands today.
Absolutely. Gee.
8.
The round's almost over. Is Ice Bear getting back up?
Oh, that's it.
That's it. That is the match, everybody.
Wow. Can you believe it? Ice Bear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have determined a winner.
Our former ESP champ, a little bit took an L on this card. Really on making a statement.
Wow.
Winner by a knockout. 2 knockdowns. Knocked around. Let's see that again. That was
absolutely some pivotal moments. Ugh. Those hooks have been nasty.
They're so devastating in this game because, like, on the one hand, in real life it's hard to see a hook coming, and with the field of view limit in your VR, they really just come out of nowhere. You almost have to predict them, keep moving your head so you're just a hard target to hit. Beautiful knockdown.
What a fun match too.
Boom, boom, boom. You can see all of those hooks, like just a good Dempsey roll from Cody. Not as sustained. Beautiful.
Look, slip, pow. And it's funny because every time he slips, like you said, he throws in not one, but maybe 2 or 3 shots.
I'm going to be interested to see the punch count at the end of this round. Because I think
absolutely.
Making the most of all of his opportunities.
For sure.
The blood draw there. And this was an absolutely brutal fight. You see that spinning back just again, and if that had landed, that could have changed some trajectories.
Absolutely. But we noticed the Ice Bear, they didn't really throw any spinning back fist that last round, so they assumed it wasn't working. Changed up the strategy. That's
an important part of the game. Like VR, you gotta change it up if it's not working. You can't just stick one style. You gotta be diverse. Gotta have a few tricks up your sleeve. Look at that solid guard with Cody with those big hooks coming around it. I think that's fair.
Drop the hands.
They're just not taking a lot of distance and not coming in with a lot of damage. Cody is not afraid of them. He's just coming in big each time, and he's just taking his time out to rest.
Yeah, really like the epitome of stick and move, man. The epitome. Look at that knockout.
Ooh.
And I think it was the short right hook that caught him that time.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's look at this scorecard. Rounds 1, incredibly even. But you can really see round 3 is where it really starts to, that damage starts to pile up. And, the little bit of extra damage that Cody was doing finally came through for him in the end.
Absolutely. So yeah, like you said, really, really even matchup here. Even scoring, but those 2 knockout, eventually stealing the deal.
It's important. Let's take a little damage. Those hits can come, and they'll come with more frequency. So you gotta really be careful. It's it's something you gotta readjust to, and then you gotta take back the momentum.
Absolutely, but congratulations to Cody for the win, and shout out to both fighters, man. Definitely showing us a lot of variety here. I love Ice Bear style. Like they are super confident in their abilities. I would just ask that they clean it up a little bit. And, you know,
I mean, they're the champ. They gotta show off a little bit. I appreciate the great show that they put on, and like super fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, if you're a counter puncher, you gotta get someone to punch you.
Yep. right.
But
That was the
Cody
most. That was the
reacted
most fun.
too quick.
That was an incredible bout, guys. I'm in the back losing it. You know, I'm hoping that the stream doesn't catch me screaming. I agree with everything. Ice Bear's style, they're so entertaining to watch, and I invite everyone, whenever Ice Bear is going live, check out the stream. We're going to encourage them to stream some more. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, and I'm so glad that we were able to showcase everyone's talents tonight, man. Shout outs to you, Solly. Shout outs to Zenith. Shout outs to Cody, Ice, shout outs to R the Assassin. You guys are the real heroes. Appreciate y'all for making this fight card come true. We've been trying to do this, since for like a year now, since Era Combat came out, so.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fun to be in the fight. It's fun to be recognized and having to start off. And like, thanks for doing this. History in the making.
Absolutely.
First VR stream fights.
Yeah.
No, who would have thought?
We here, baby. We here. All right. Well, with that being said, fellas, I want to also say congratulations to both of you. Thank y'all, and it's, of course, thank you to our other commentator, Pat Saitama. I think you guys did a great job of capturing the fights. I know it's difficult with virtual reality boxing in the state that it's in right now, but hey, it can only get better from this way up. With that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and say goodbye to the peoples. I appreciate y'all for coming through.
Deuces.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
All right. And with that being said, ladies and gentle germs, that is going to be it for us here at Ringside VR. I want to remind you guys, if you're interested in participating in the next boxing card, we're going to try to do one of these probably like once a month, right? We film them ahead of time. We try to get everything just kind of done, and just to try to put it in a nice way for you guys. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe for the RSVR channel. Be on the lookout for the premiere fights, highlight videos, knockout videos, and all sorts of other content coming from this card. Big shout outs, and I want to say huge thank you at this point to all of the boxers who participated today, to the commentators who made it happen, to my cameramen who helped us film. Shout outs to my fiance who dealt with all my little attitudes and things like that, trying to put this together. And a big shout outs to the creator of the game, Dark Lord Stevens. Without your work, none of this is possible, ladies and gentlemen. This man is doing this whole game literally by himself, so big shout outs to that. And I want to just mention that if you are interested, please go to Steam, pick up Era of Combat, join us on the Discord. The links are going to be in the description below. Join the community. We're small, but we're very passionate and very helpful. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to catch you guys next time on Ringside VR.